Hi collectors, Nick Rowland here from Nick Rowland Auctions. Just wanted to touch base and remind you about our upcoming auction at 5:30 Saturday the 23rd of May. This will be a live webcast auction. You can find all the details including the catalogue and online bidding platform on our website at nickrowlandauctions.com. While I've got you, I just thought I'd take you through some of the wonderful items we have in this auction, so stay tuned. First one I'd like to show you, ladies and gentlemen, is lot number 20. It's a 10-ounce crown seal, A.G. Saunders from Muswellbrook. It's got the dog's head trademark on it, and it's light amethyst, which makes it quite hard to get. As you can see, it's in quite good condition, well embossed. Interesting, it has lemonade to the rear, and the bottle remains the property of on the back. Unfortunately, there's a little bit of staining and dirt on the inside. I think some of that will clean out, and it should come up really nice. Beautiful bottle to sit on the shelf. Next we have a stick patent, J.T. Atkinson's from Wall End with the bird trademark. This one's been polished but has come up really well. There's no residual pitting, marking or any kind of telltale signs. The only thing that gives it away is it is quite shiny. Got a little dove on there with the holding the branch. Nice early pictorial. Now this one is a ripper, ladies and gentlemen. Next lot there we've got is a lot 75. It's a little 5-ounce blob top, Wolstenholme's aerated water. It's got the monogram trademark in that really nice dark green colour. I've described this bottle as near mint because I believe it is. There's hardly anything wrong with it. Just a few minor scratches, nothing even to write home about, to be honest. These are quite hard to get, and they're just such a beautiful bottle. Definitely one to put on the shelf. Lot 99 is another one from the Newcastle region. Lewis and Morris, West Maitland. Lovely Lamont, this one. It's got the big monogram on it. Beautiful condition as well. It's got some a little bit of wear to the bottle and a few minor pit marks, as you can see. Lovely Ross Brothers trademark to the rear. But overall, in really nice condition. Our next lot is lot 112, which is a little Mrs. Hale's baby's friend teething syrup. Once again, it's turning a light amethyst. This bottle comes from the Newcastle region as well. In the auction we have a really great selection of chemists, and quite often they go missed. Make sure you have a look through the chemist bottles. They're always really nice items to collect. This one's in particularly nice condition, and I just think it's an interesting little bottle. Lot 137 or 137 is a pair of what I call lavender waters. First one is definitely a lavender water or an early cologne. Really is a beautiful bottle. It's got air bubbles all the way through with this early pontil mark on the bottom. A little bit of minor wear just here on the shoulder. Nice piece of early, very light glass, that one. The other one, when I first saw it, I wasn't too sure what it is. I believe it's some kind of an eyedropper or something like that. I'm not quite sure. I've called it curious. It's got a hole and a little threaded section on this end, and obviously an open end on this end that would have had a cork or some kind of a stopper. Next item is 153. It's the half-gallon fruit jar with the Kangaroo brand. Kangaroo on the front with the little joey hanging out of the pouch, as you can see just here. Unfortunately missing its bails, the wire bails that go on top. Otherwise the jar's absolutely complete. Nice ground edge there, a few minor marks, but that would have been made like that, I believe. Unfortunately, a little bit dull appearance, but really, for a jar like this, of this size, it is in good condition. Next lot is our Black Horse beer here. Really unusual one because it doesn't have the registration diamond on the shoulder. Lovely bottle, this one. When I first saw it, I didn't think it was actually polished at all, but I think it's had a little hand polish. You can just see a few light marks here. The logo isn't quite as crisp, embossing isn't quite as crisp as it probably would be. However, it still has scratches on the shoulder and a few minor marks around the place, so I don't think it's been tumble polished. I think it's probably been hand polished, or a little bit of hand polish. The bottle has come up really well, and you know, I think this is a good bottle. Lot 192 is a Crown Seal YY Aerated Water Company with the ceramic label on it. This is from the Newcastle area as well. These are really popular with the collectors at the moment, as you would well know, the ceramic labels. Nice one. This one has got everything. This one, it's got embossing, it's got a nice ceramic label, it's coloured bottle itself, and it has different colours in the label. Beautiful red on white. Looks like it's come straight from the factory. No marks at all. And the ceramic label is in really good condition. Next we have the Demi-John, lot 201. It's a Sharp Brothers, Australia, New Zealand. Interesting bottle, this one. It looks pretty much like your standard Sharp Brothers bottle, except it has this 1945 here, which makes it quite late. But interesting bottle, and you know, Sharp Brothers are really popular at the moment, so we'll see how it goes. Never seen one with the 1945 on it before. Once again, it's in wonderful condition. Looks like it's come straight from the depot. Little bit of staining here, a few minor marks. Just give you a look at the base. That's lot 201. Lot 212 is the FG Yarrow Ginger Beer from West Maitland. Beautifully salt glazed bottle. This is a lovely bottle. It's got a lovely strike on it. Obviously from the Newcastle area, and would have been made locally as well by one of the local potters. This is an absolutely beautiful bottle. The only thing to nitpick on is there is just a little tiny lever mark in here in the neck, probably from where they've levered the cork out of the top of the bottle. But it's a beautiful bottle, and if you don't have one or have been thinking about getting a salt glazed ginger beer, this is definitely one to think about. Lot 216 is the Ginger Beer Bunworth & Co. Gympie, obviously from Queensland. Blue transfer on white GB. These are a really hard ginger beer to get, and really hard to get in good condition. Once again, the acid in the soil really eats these bottles up, and they usually come with a thin glaze. This example is a pretty nice example. It's all there. The embossing or the ink stamp is you know, pretty fair. It does have these funny little lines up here on the shoulder. They're you know, they're like a crazing that's gone dark. I wouldn't say they're hairlines. I don't believe they are, but they're hard to see. There's also a couple of impact marks here on the shoulder, a little bit of discoloration around the top. But you know, like I said, it's very rare, very hard to get this bottle, and you know, I think it's worthwhile mentioning. Lastly today, ladies and gentlemen, we've got this little marble bottle here, 237. It's Coleman Brothers Newcastle, little 5 ounce. A lovely Australian trademark there with the cross and the 5 stars representing the Southern Cross, and the little wreath around it. Really is a beautifully embossed bottle, and it's quite chunky and, you know, kind of crude in its manufacture, which really adds something to it if you ask me. No marks in the top or in the base. It's all there. And just in the trademark here, there's just one little impact mark just there that is over the top of one of the crosses. But otherwise, it really is a lovely little bottle. Well, that's all we have time for at the moment. But if you have any questions about any of the items you've seen here today or from the catalogue, please don't hesitate to contact us, and we'll help you out with more photos or more information however we can. Remember, happy bidding and stay safe.